Hey there guys, it's Vishal from Ultimate 3, and today I have a special guest, this big box. I don't know much about it, but all I know it's from the Netherlands. Let's see what this is. It's the new Ultimaker S3, and today we're going to be unboxing this bad boy. So, you know you're getting good quality when they even engineer the box. So, right here you just remove these clips. They come right off. No knives, no nothing. It's idiot proof. And then this slides right off. Alrighty, so you can see our beautiful S3 right here. And I'm just going to remove all this foam and this cardboard. So on top you will get your materials right here, and let's see what's inside of this. So what you'll find in your S3 material box is 2 rolls of 750 gram filament, 1 tough PLA material spool, and 1 PVA support spool. So the tough PLA, it's as safe and easy to use as normal PLA, but it has similar toughness to ABS, and also it's less likely to delaminate and warp. And then your PVA material is a water-soluble support material. It gives you the ability to print your part, and the only post-production thing you have to do is stick in the bucket of water. Also, you have your handy-dandy power cable and spool holders. You might be wondering why this spool holder has a cord right here. So this plugs into the machine, and there is a NFC chip reader inside. And what that is used for is all these spools have the NFC chip inside of them, unique to what type of material they are. So when you put them on here, you have 1 and 2. It can read what type of material you put on here through the NFC chip in the spool. This is a great feature that I love about Ultimaker. Alright, so on the top of your printer, you'll get a guide, a start guide. It'll tell you what's inside. It'll tell you how to install all the separate pieces on your printer and how to do your first part. And it comes in 21 different languages, but you don't need this. That's why I'm here. So what you're going to have to do on the top here, you have your 2 tubes. You have to move them out the way, and you can slide this piece of cardboard out. And opposite, put them in, and you will be able to take your foam off. And let's pull our printer out of here. So then in the back there is a little scraper tool that you can put a razor blade in like that, and then just to scrape off your parts. So let's see what we have here. We have our S3 dual extruding 3D printer. So now with this new model, you can see the old model right here. It does come with an aluminum handle right there, and has a nice aluminum hinge on the inside, which I prefer. So first thing that we can take out is you just gotta bend this cardboard out of the way. It's stuck behind the linear rail, so all you have to do is bend it into shape and rip this out. We have our accessories box right here, some extra foam inside, and a nice aluminum bed. So we can just actually take a closer look of what's inside the printer. Alright, here is the Ultimaker S3 up close. So what's different about it is we have the touch screen now that is found on the S5, and now it's on the S3. I mean, I prefer this a lot than the knob. And then we have a nice aluminum hinge right there, and aluminum handle, single door, and that comes right open. And we have our dual extruder system right there. The second core does not come in when it's shipped, so you have to put that in. You can see right there, you have your 0.4 nozzle. And you have linear rails all around. Nice quality for your printer. It's a gantry system, and you have your 2 linear rails in the back, and then your threaded rod. And then here is your heated aluminum build plate, and these clips right here hold on the glass plate, and that can go on. And then you have your stepper motors in the corners behind this, and you just have quality all around basically. So let's get to setting up the actual printer. So inside our Ultimaker S3 accessory box, what we will find is your calibration sheet, and what this is just in fine detail. Once you do your calibration print, it gives you all the details to see if you need to calibrate or change anything on your printer. Ultimaker has a video exactly on everything about this, and if you want, I'll put a link right there and you can go watch that, but I'm not going to get into it right now. Right here is a sheet of all the specs and all the details about Ultimaker PVA, and if you want, just read this over. I gave you a small summary of what it was earlier. Here's your glass build plate for your printer. This clips on with those 4 aluminum clips onto your build plate, and this gives you a nice smooth finish on the bottom of your prints. So on the inside of this, we have more goodies, and we have a glue stick here. You just apply that on your glass build plate to make sure that your parts stick before you print. Here is an Ethernet cord just so you can connect to the internet. Here's a bottle of oil, and you apply this onto your linear rails. I would say about maybe every 2 months. It depends on how avidly you use your printer. Also, here's a bottle of grease. This is for your threaded rod for your Z-axis. Here are your 2 print cores. One is missing because it is already inside of the printer. You have BB and you have AA. And then here are your covers for your nozzle. You have 3 extra ones inside. These are made of silicone. And here is an M2 hex key, which is used for most of the screws on your Ultimaker. Then you have your calibration card here when you're when you're manually calibrating your printer. You use this. And then you have a 16 gigabyte USB. Alright, so now what we're going to do is we're going to put all our accessories on the S3. First, we're going to start with the build plate. So I just take these plastic corners off, open this door up, and then there's 2 clips in the front here, and they just swing open. And then you put your plate in the back, line them up with the clips, put a little bit of pressure in there, and then these front clips, swing them back to the front, and your build plate is now on. So now what we're going to do is we're going to put our print core inside, and all you have to do for that is open that up and then push that inside, and you're done. Close that back up, and now what we're going to do is we are going to put the spool holder in the back. And the spool holder, all it is just tuck that cord down where you're doing it, press on these 2 sides here, push in till it clips in, and there you go. And then this goes in right there. And now what I'm going to do is, what you want to do is put your support material. Right now I have a roll of breakaway, and I already cut the tips off at a 45-degree angle. You're going to put this in like this with your filament going this way, because it's going to the BB core, which is your number 2 extruder. put that in like that and just feed this through. And then you're going to take your material right here, and then you want your filament to be going this way up into this feeder, and you put it through this first, and then there's a slot on the bottom here. Feed your filament through that, and then all you have to do is push this in, and then feed this through your filament feeder, and you are ready to turn on your Ultimaker and start printing.